Right, hi guys, it is wash up time. Time-wise, let me tell you what the time is. It is 8:41. Right, I've just had a shower. I've got myself in one of my vest dresses. That was almost a vest dress. Just slipped it on, so it's nice and easy. So I've just come out of the bath. I had one of these baths with a bath bomb. Somebody, 2 doors racked down, one of my neighbours, saw me on YouTube saying about these bath bombs. And she messaged me to say she'd got 3 bath bombs she hadn't used and she wasn't going to use because she found they made the bath really slippery. And she said she struggles getting out of the bath without the bath being slippery. So she said, would you like them? She said otherwise she was going to throw them away. So she popped them round and I had the first one tonight, first one I've had. Really nice. So I ran the bath, I popped it in there as I was running the bath and it was sort of going around the bath and it was dissolving as it went round and round. I did the bath too hot, so I had to add some cold in the end and let some of the water out. Got oversubscribed on the hot water. But once I actually got in there, it was lovely. My skin feels really soft. It's obviously scented, but I can't smell. I've got no sense of smell, guys. But I did ask my nurse. I said, does it smell? She said, yes, it smells lovely. So whatever it is I had, and she said, which one did you have? And I said, I don't know, because I hadn't got my glasses on and I couldn't read the packaging. So I said, but I left the package on the side so you can see what it is. And so the nurse has gone up to have a bath as well now. So we're both having baths tonight. So yeah, that is lovely, really nice. So I'm sporting a dress this evening as it's a bit too early to get into my dressing gown. I came down probably about half an hour ago and I've been sat in the front room and I had apple crumble. Now my nurse had said she was going to make me an apple crumble and she made it today. It was really good. She's got a little bit of fine tuning to go. It's not quite as good as what my mum used to make, but for a first attempt, because she's never made it before, it was good. I'm not complaining. It was really nice. So yeah, that was good. I have got apple pies. I've got some apple pies today, and I've got my, what was the other thing? Granules, gravy granules. I got those as well because I ran out of those as well. And I've got a few other bits and bobs today. So it's been a really successful day. And with the sunshine we had today, oh, what a glorious day. I never expected it to be quite as nice as this. So I was actually walking around, walking my boys in just a t-shirt. It was that good. Well, I did have trousers on as well, but yeah, it was really nice, guys. The t-shirt I wore was one of the ones I got from the charity shop on Friday. Yes, Friday. One of the things I hadn't shown you, but that's one of my purchases from the charity shop. And that's lovely, really nice. And it did say on it V-twin, and I thought it was quite apt. So hence why I bought it, and had a little bit of pink on it. So that's why I bought that one. Oh, pardon me. What else can I tell you guys? Let me just I'm trying to do a bit of a wash up first. I've got lots of things to wash up. So I thought I'd make a start now. I won't do a late night wash up. This is an early night wash up for you. So I thought I'd clear some of the big stuff now while the nurse is having her bath. I'll get this out and then do the video, and that works really well. I haven't seen anybody other than my nurse. We went shopping this morning. Well, it was just after dinner. Didn't go out till after dinner because I was doing it's a clothes wash day. All the things I've done are now done. It'll be bedding tomorrow, and I'll strip the bed once the nurse has gone, and I'll get all the bedding in. And so that will be done. So it'll be all fresh bedding tomorrow, and I'll be back into the master bedroom. Yeehaw! I haven't been in there for over 2 weeks now because I vacated the master bedroom when Donna and Karen came down, and then moved into the back bedroom, and that's been good really because I had to sit up when I got back from having my surgery. I had to sleep sitting up, and so that worked really well because I was in the bedroom and I didn't keep anybody awake. Being in the back bedroom, it was sort of I'm tucked away, and I could sit up, and it was really nice. So that worked well. But I don't have to sit up anymore. I lay down on my back still. I don't lay on my sides. But I don't have to sleep sitting up. I've been told I don't have to sit up anymore. I can lay down, but just try and lay on your back. Well, that's fine, I can do that. It's a bit more comfortable, and I can get to sleep a bit quicker. I think tomorrow is going to be very similar weather conditions to what it was today. So if so, I might see if I can do a long walk. I'm not going to go and see Peter. I did say to Peter when I was going to have the surgery that I wouldn't see him for a couple of weeks. But I didn't see him the week that Donna and Karen came down from Scotland. So that was the first one. Second one was previous weekend. So this is the third weekend I won't have seen him. But I do message him. I do talk to Peter in the morning on the phone. So we do message each other. He knows I'm okay. But Peter is very forgetful. If I say I'm not coming, he still expects me to be coming. So I have to keep saying to him, but I'm not coming this week, Peter, but I will see you next week. So that's what's going to happen. There's been a few people voice concerns about how am I going to disguise what I've had done. That's not going to be a problem, guys, because I've been going to visit Peter for a long time wearing my breast forms. But Peter's not aware of it because I always wear a really baggy jumper, and he's used to that. And so it just looks like a loose baggy jumper, and you can't see my shape at all in it, so that's not a problem. The nails, again, I can get away with those. The reason I can get away with those is because I do suffer with dermatitis, and my hands, my fingers will crack and split and bleed. And so when that happens, what I do is I cream my hands up and put gloves on. Well, Peter's seen me doing this. He's seen me wearing gloves because of this, and he knows that's why I do it. So that again won't be a problem. The only one I think that might be a bit of an issue is when I eventually get my lips tattooed. I think when I do that, I'll probably have to get a neutral lipstick to put on over my tattooed lips to go and visit Peter. So I think other than that, I think it's all pretty plain sailing. Right, now where are we going to go from here? I think I'll do all the big bulky stuff, and I'll leave the plates and the dog dishes till last, so I can clear this lot away. I'll wipe it all up and put it away. Right, so message wise on my YouTube channel, most people are just saying that I look good. They love the dress. They love that black dress I went for the meal on when was that? Wednesday night? I think it was Wednesday. Yes, I'm losing track, guys. Yes, Tuesday I had my nails done. Wednesday night I went for the meal. I got a lot of people saying they love the dress. I love the dress as well, guys. I bought that dress over 12 months ago. I got it off Vinted, and it's a leather dress. It's the first leather dress I've ever bought. I've got leather skirts, but that's a leather dress. But I never ever had the occasion to be able to wear it. But this time it worked really well because of the cut of the top of the dress. It covered my the bra I was wearing, the post-op bra, because I hadn't got many things that would cover it, but that covered it perfectly. You couldn't see it at all. So that's why I put that one on that particular night, and that worked so well. But I got so many people saying how nice it was and how they liked it. That's going to come out more often from now on, but I won't need it for that reason to cover the bra, but that's what I was wearing it mainly for on that Wednesday night. So that worked extremely well. I have got some more things coming. I have ordered some more things. But I'll show you those when they turn up. I'm going to hang them on my clothes rack in the bedroom when they turn up, and then when I've got them all, I'll show you guys what I've bought, all these extra things I've bought. I bought some things that are slightly more revealing in the breast department, so you can actually see the top of my breasts as opposed to me just being covered up all the time like this. You will actually see that I have got breasts, and you can see I have got a little bit of cleavage. Although my cleavage is quite way apart at the moment, if I wore a bra that would pull them together, I'm sure I would create a certain amount of cleavage. Somebody also messaged about how big did you go? Well, I only went as big as the doctor was willing to go. The doctor said to me when I first saw the surgeon up in Norwich and he first had a look at me, he said, yes, I can do something with you. He said, but it won't be big. He said, because you haven't got the skin to accommodate it. I did have small breasts, guys, but only small breasts. And he had a look and he said he could put a 280 or 300 cc breast form in. And I said, well, obviously I'd rather go for the bigger. I'd rather go for the 300, please. And he said, yep, that's fine. He could do that. And that's what he did. So that's what I've got. I've got a 300 cc breast forms either side. and I was already wearing those stick-on silicone breasts, but the ones I had were 400s, so I got rid of those and I bought some 300s. And I put those on, so I knew what the weight would feel like. Obviously they were lighter than the 400s, but they felt fine. They felt perfect, guys. So I wasn't concerned. He did say to me, do you want to try the rice test? Now I've heard about this rice test before, where you get 300 grams of rice in like a bag, and you get 2 bags of that and you put them in a bra and you wear it to see how you get on with the weight. Well, I knew what they felt like already because I've been wearing these 300cc breast forms for ages, so no, that wasn't a problem. I feel like I was bigger. I feel like I'm bigger now than I was when I was wearing the stick-on breast forms, and I think it's probably because my stick-on breast forms obviously stuck on top of your breasts, and then you put a bra on and it crushed you down. So your original breasts that you had got were pushed back, and the stick-on breast forms I had were concaved on the back, so they'd be the correct shape to go on your chest. So that hid part of my breasts that were inside anyway. Now those 300cc breast forms are underneath the muscle and they're pushing that all forward. It's given me what I'd class as a bigger breast than I was expecting, so that is really nice. And the other thing that I wasn't expecting, and there's a real Brucey bonus, and I don't know why I didn't think about it, was the sensations, guys. The sensations I now have, which I never had before. Because before, when somebody brushed past you or you brushed past something, you didn't feel anything because it was just your breast form rubbing against something. You didn't really feel anything. But now obviously it's my breast tissue that's pushed forward. So if I brush against something now, I can feel it. And that's like, oh wow, I've never given it any thought. But wow, that is such a lovely feeling. A Brucey bonus. Right, I think I'm going to do my chopping board next, and that will support the rest of the washing I'm going to do at the moment. There we go. And I'll put that at the back, and then I can lean things against it. So yes, so the breast forms I had put in were 300ccs, and yes, they were as tight as a drum. When the surgery had finished, and I laid there on the bed and looked up, and I could see these breast forms. And I did say to the nurse, I said, wow, I said, can I touch them? She said, yes, you can. I touched them, they were rock hard, guys. I thought, oh my God. And when I sat up, they didn't go anywhere. They just sat there. So yeah, pretty impressive. I couldn't really see them that well because I was looking down on my breast forms, so I could just see the top of them and then the bandaging over the top of my chest. That's all I could see. I couldn't see the front or underneath at all. It wasn't until I went to Norwich on Thursday this week to see my surgeon, and he took my my bandages off. I took the bra off and he took all the bandages off, cleaned it all up and reapplied some cleaner on them. And then I had to stand up and he took photos of them. And then they said, oh, you can go and have a look in the mirror if you like. And they had a full-length mirror. I stood in front of this and I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And they look lovely, guys. They really do look good. They look very, very natural. I was really impressed. So thumbs up to my surgeon. What a fantastic job. I'm so happy. Right, let's do the rest of these containers. So the person who asked me about my breast forms, they did say, did you have to have, he was on about having like a balloon fitted underneath my chest and a saline solution pumped into it to increase my breast cavity size. No, I didn't. I didn't have to do that at all. I went by what my surgeon said, what he recommended. He said, you don't want to go too big, he said, because you haven't got a particularly big frame. And I'm not. I'm tall and skinny, guys, always have been. And he said, if you go too big, he said, you look totally out of proportion, you won't look right. And I said, I just want to look normal. I don't want to look silly. I just want to look like I've got breasts and a cleavage and just look like a normal woman. And so that's exactly what he's given me, guys. And I am so happy, so happy. He did a fantastic job. So what that subscriber asked, yes, I didn't have to have these balloons fitted or saline solution injected to increase my cavity size. I already had small breasts anyway, and I went by what my surgeon recommended, and I think he was absolutely spot on. I'm pleased I didn't go silly big, because I think, like he said, I'd have looked ridiculous. So I am so happy. I'm so looking forward to going to work next week and showing what I've got. Not as in pulling my shirt off and showing people, but for them to see my silhouette being as it is, because I'm so comfortable and confident with it now. I feel a lot more confident and comfortable than I did with the breast forms in. At least now I know when I bend over or do something, they're not going to fall out. It's there. They're under the skin. They're not going anywhere, guys. And it's such a lovely sensation. Right, I'm going to stop the washing up at the moment. I might soak the plates that are on the side, but I'm going to clear this drainer because I've got so much on the drainer. I won't get anything else on the drainer. So I'm going to soak my dishes and plates. Like that. And then I'm going to start clearing this side, guys. Right, that's it. Right, they're in the water, all soaking. Whew. Right. Let me get these gloves off, guys. Right, I think I might have another drink tonight before I go to bed. I've got lots of milk, so I could have a milky coffee. But I think I might just have a cold drink, have a glass of juice tonight. I think I'm teed out today. I've had lots of teas today. Did go to a Nero's coffee shop when I came back to Sudbury after we'd done our bits and bobs shopping. My nurse likes going to the Nero coffee shops, and there is one where we went shopping. So we went in there, we had a coffee. I had a slice of chocolate cake, and I can't remember what cake my nurse had. I've forgotten what it was now. It looked a bit like a cheesecake, but I don't think it was a cheesecake. I couldn't see a biscuit base on it. But she liked what she had, I liked what I had. Right, got some Tupperware containers. This is for the apple crumble that she made, because there's lots. She made a huge pot of it, so that's going to go in these. I bought them today, so I've just washed them, and when that's cooled down, we'll be able to put the apple pie into these. There you go, another one. Whew. And what's happening now? What else? I might, because it's Sunday, I'm not going to go and see Peter. I did say to Peter I wasn't seeing him this weekend, but I might go and pop up and see my mum and dad before I go back to work, so they can see I'm all right, because I haven't seen my mum and dad for, well, it's over a week. I think it's probably a week and a half. I think I went, I'm trying to think who I was with. Was I with Donna and Karen? I can't remember who was here now. I've forgotten who was here. I think it might have been about the Wednesday. I think, I'm not 100% sure. But I did go and see my mum and dad shortly after I had the surgery, just to reassure them that I was okay, and tell them, you know, all about it. But I will go and see them probably tomorrow, because, as I said, that's going to be the last day before I go back to work, back to some form of normality again. Right, and at least I haven't got far to go this time, because I've only got to Bury St Edmunds, which is no more than a half an hour's drive in the morning, so that's really nice. It's a sight better than an hour and a bit going to Cambridge every day. I used to set off to get to Cambridge at 6:30 every morning and get there about 7:30, maybe quarter to 8, depends what the traffic was like. This one I can leave probably about 7:45 in the morning, which will give me half an hour to get there, so I should get there 8:15, and they don't start at Bury until 8:30, so that gives me 15 minutes spare. So that's going to be lovely. It means I can spend more time with my boys in the morning, and I'll be back home quicker. I won't be away for a 12-hour day. It'll be so much nicer, so much nicer. So I'm looking forward to that. And with the mornings getting lighter now, I should start being able to have lighter walks with my boys, as opposed to going out in the dark, which is what I've been doing up to now. So that will be lovely as well, without having to go out with a torch in the morning to see where I'm going. Here we go. It'd be nice to get back in that routine again. I love routine. I always have loved routine. Like the apple pies that I forgot to buy, I know. I've had so many messages about forgetting to buy the apple pies. I know, but I didn't run out. I've still got 2 of the old ones, and I've got 2 extra boxes, and I've got the custard, so I'm covered for this coming week, and I've got apple crumble on top of that, guys, so I shouldn't run out. I should be good. Right, I'm going to carry on doing this, guys. I'm going to sign out. The next video I'll put on for you guys is going to be putting the boys to bed. So that's probably going to be about 10:30ish. So I shall put that one on for you then. But I'm going to load this one for you guys, and we're going to carry on with what I'm doing now. So I'm trying to get the water out from under the handle. So I'm going to sign out now. I love you all to death, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye bye.